Welcome back to another video. So you might be wondering right now what car I'm in, and no, it is not my brother's BMW because his roof is grey, but I am in a BMW. But whose BMW is it? And what do you know? Cody has gone and bought a BMW 1 Series 123D M Sport 2 litre twin turbo. This thing is nice. So this is her new car, and she's going to be selling the Golf, so it is going to be for sale. If anyone is interested, it will be for sale. So if you are interested, I'll put a link in the description for the advert. I don't know what's going on, but it seems her car's broken because she's indicating. Not sure what that's all about, but especially for a BMW driver. Not a good start as a fault already, guys. We've OBD tested this and everything, it's all clear. We did a car vertical check, that was also clear, and we're glad we did because it did say it had outstanding finance and it was all paid off there and then. So that is why you should always check car vertical, or just HPI check your car anyway. But we're going to go over the car and give it a walkthrough and show you what it looks like. But before we do that, we are going to go wash it because we've been driving through back roads and it's filthy. So let's go and get the car washed. That does actually sound nice. Yeah. It's got like a turbo whistle. Yeah. That's sick. So what you heard there was a little bit of turbo whistle. It does sound pretty sweet. Which you can hear just now. Sounds a bit like a dump valve, like on my Subaru, where it goes tss. At the end, obviously it's not, but it does sound pretty sick. This is a diesel as well, by the way, but it doesn't sound too bad. We are going to change the downpipe on this. It has got a straight through exhaust on, I'm pretty sure anyway. Got a couple mods that we're going to do in the next video on this. It just needs a really good clean, to be honest. The worst bit of it all is the steering wheel, but I'll show you that in a minute. That's a gear stick. It's not too bad though. But the steering wheel is horrendous. It looks like a mouse's tuner. Like, what is going on over there? Apart from that, it's just the wing which needs the dent pulling out and a bit of repaint, and that's it. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this, but we're just doing it quickly because we're short on time, and I want to get this video out. But we're going through, I don't know why it's called this, but there was a normal wash, a premium wash, and an ultimate wash. So I paid for the ultimate wash because I thought, well, it's the most expensive one, so hopefully it's going to get clean.
Hey,
what?
Can I do this with my spoiler?
Don't know. Yeah.
Have I got an aerial?
Don't know. Don't think so. You'll have to have a look. So we're going to go do that now, and then I can show you the outside of the car, all nice and fresh, so it looks pretty good. So it looks alright for YouTube. But it suits Cody anyway, because all she ever wears is all black. The car is all black. Basically a drug dealer's car, as a lot of people would say. But it is nice and clean. We are going to be changing the alloys as well, because they're alright. They are the M Sport ones, but just a little bit basic for us, so we're going to be changing it up. Look at this. What is going on here? It looks like someone's chewed it off, but to be fair, someone's probably had their hand and like span it around with like a ring on, because I don't understand how you would be able to make that happen, but you never know nowadays. It's 2025, and that is the only really bad bits inside the car. It's just wear and tear really, but I don't really know if you can call that wear and tear. That's just a bit extreme. As you can probably tell, Cody's never been through one of these.
Did you see my wing mirror?
What?
You went backwards.
Yep, she's definitely never been in one of these. This is why you don't go for them, because they're so brutal.
Oh no, I'm scared.
Oh look, the windscreen's going to break now.
That chip as well.
Oh yeah, it did have a really ridiculously low sun strip. It went down to here. And we know why now, it's because it had a chip up around here, but we are getting that sorted. And I did already cut it back, because it was way too low.
I'm really scared.
This is meant to have a wash, a wax, it does under the chassis and loads of other stuff, so it should be alright, but if Cody can survive it. Good job your car's not wrapped anymore, otherwise we'd off it there. Face over regret.
Feels like we're moving.
Yeah, it does, it's odd. Right, we'll be back with you once we've been through the car wash and we can show you the car all nice and clean. And we'll go over everything that's modded on this car, what we want to change and all sorts of stuff. We're now going to do a walkthrough of the car. It's just been cleaned before we do get outside. This is the interior and it is looking nice. Looks a lot nicer than the Golf one was. This is the back and the back seats, all blacked out leather. It's got 2 cup holders, not a very good design to be honest, but then you've got this that lifts up and you've got an aux and a cigarette lighter, and then there's another button underneath which is a switch which lets you pull it up so you can put stuff in the little tray. The OEM M Sport gear knob, you've got a little tray in here, another cigarette lighter as well, which is also handy if you need more. That seems to have been where a screen must have been before, because it does lift off and it has a little bit where like a screen would go, and then that just pops back in place. Glove box, quite a bit of room. In the door cards, you can't really put water in. You could if you'd laid it side down, but that's not to worry because you have got some there. And then moving on to the outside of the car, this is what it is looking like, and it looks so mean at the moment. We are going to change a couple things, but it is looking nice already. It's a 2010. It's got on it already carbon fibre BMW badges, blacked out grills, these little bits of plastic on which is an extension. It did have a splitter on, but it's been snapped off, so a guy took it off, so we are going to put a new splitter on. But we're probably either going to go KSB styling or Maxton. This is the worst bit of the car, but it's literally nothing too bad. It's literally just a little dent, which should just push out really, and a little scuff, but it may polish out, but if not, we will give it a repaint. It's got sequential indicators on it, which you can see just there. That is a nice little touch to the car, especially as it's a black one, as it's all blacked out. Carbon fibre sun strip, which I did already cut down because it came down to here and it just looked ridiculous, so we have changed that. The reason they've done that though is because it had a chip in the windscreen. We didn't know that, but we've obviously found out now, so it did go past that chip. It was a bit too much, to be honest. There isn't an aerial on this one, which is good because it looks a lot neater without it. Moving on to the alloys, it looks like it could do a good refurb, but we are going to change them. And the calipers have either been painted silver or they are new, but I do think they have been painted silver because the brake drums are also very silver as well. But they're the wheels. And then moving on to the back, we've got the standard BMW OEM lights. I'm pretty sure they're OEM ones anyway, but we are going to be changing those anyway. We've got single exit exhaust. We want to put twin quads on this. Is it twin quad, John?
Got 2.
Two. We're putting twin quads on this at one point. It is a straight through the whole way through, apart from the downpipe. That does need changing to get the extra bit of noise. We've got a grey diffuser, the M Sport one. We are going to put, I think, either a gloss black or a carbon one on this, just to give it more of an aggressive look. This plate needs taken off because it's wonky, but Cody's got private ones anyway. We are going to tint the new lights as well, because obviously they're not tinted, but they are coming off anyway. And we are going to be tinting this third brake light just because it looks a lot nicer. It's got the M badge on the back as well in carbon fibre. Does look nice. It does have BMW badges on there as well on the wheels, but they're not carbon, these ones, for some reason, which is a bit weird. It has been polished, as you can see, because they haven't actually wiped the polish off very good. It's got a BMW, I think, M4 back spoiler lip. Don't quote me on that one, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it said that in the ad though. And it's got BMW M3 or 4 wing mirrors on the front. One of them is M3 and one of them is M4. Not too sure which one. But I wasn't too keen on this at the start, but when I was driving behind, this does actually look very nice to look at. For some reason, the back window is not tinted. The sides are tinted, which is very odd, but we are going to get it retinted. Moving into the boot, it has got stuff in because Cody's been cleaning. It's got a nice gutter going through. This is what Subaru should have done, as it drains out a lot better and doesn't leak. And then it's got a nice touch of the carpet on top. It's got the emergency breakdown flag kit. It's also come with the air filter because it's been remapped to 285 brake and it's all been changed over, which we'll see in a minute. There is the CLS back tail lights, which we are going to be installing in the next video or two. That should all light up, a bit like my old Corsa where it had the DNA look. So we are going to be putting those on, which will look nice and cool, and we are going to tint them out like a smoke look. And in the boot, it's quite hard to access because Cody's got stuff in, but we've got a spare BMW badge which we won't put back on unless we need to, and then the battery, which in BMWs is quite different. They are actually in the boot rather than the front. But yeah, it's quite a lot of boot space, as you can see. I didn't realise this until just now when I pulled it, but it's also got a cigarette lighter in the boot of the car, which is handy.
The Golf had that.
Did it? Some cars do have this, but a lot don't. But good to know. And now, moving on to the bonnet. We are now going to pop the bonnet so you can have a look underneath. But just before we do that, here is the BMW M3 or 4 wing mirror caps. And there is the carbon fibre sun strip in matte or satin. There's a chewed up wheel. We won't talk about that. On the bottom, it's got blacked out M like trims. OBD's just there. The pedals are just basic. We are going to change those because they are just a bit boring. But here is under the bonnet, and that is looking so clean. This is the twin turbo one. We might have to change this because sometimes it does make a noise because I think one of the clips is broke, but that's about it really. There's the upgraded air filter. I think it might need a heat shield around that one, to be honest, but not too bad. Has just been remapped as well to 285, which I said earlier. It's just had its timing chain done as well. These are actually covers, so underneath here they are the chrome ones still. I've never seen these ones before. I don't know if it's some cheap ones or what. If I ever did change them, we would just put the black ones on, but if you push it on far enough, they will cover up. Nice engine, to be fair, 2 litre. And it's on gas struts as well, like most BMWs are. But that's enough for the bonnet. It's even got speakers in the parcel shelf in the back. What do you guys think? Let us know down in the comment section down below. Also in the back, you don't actually get a fifth seat. This has got like a thing on it. I guess if you wanted to put a cushion on, you could, but you haven't got a belt, so it ain't gonna work. But it is just 2 seats in the back. The space ain't too bad. It's not the best, but it isn't ridiculously crushed up in there. And then these are the front seats. It does have a little bit on the side where you can push that in and out. We do need to get this replaced and the toe hinge cover on the front, but that is about it. And one of the nicest things in here as well, the roof is all black. Why can't every car come with that? Because it looks so much better in my opinion. And that tint's coming off because it's like a purpley blue, like a cheap tint, so we are going to remove that. But yeah, everything in here is just black. Everything is black on black. It just looks so much cleaner. Every car needs black. Starlight roof, easy. With these, you don't even have to paint them, which is decent. Let's go give it a drive and show you what this car looks like driving and what it sounds like. That's nice. And if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this, because we are going to be doing a lot of stuff in the future on this BMW. So I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, and if you like Cody's car, comment down below.